EP Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. In this game, we'll see the Minnesota Timberwolves going up against the Milwaukee Bucks. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Abdul-Jabbar on the wing. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. Ridnour with it. Up top, Pekovic. And when you're looking at the first game, Clark, of a back-to-back, any change in approach?
My thought is it's the coaching staff that adjusts the most, trying to manage minutes and massage matchups and maybe go a little deeper into the bench if possible.
Now, here is Maggette. Michael Beasley missing his last shot. Jennings passes to Antetokounmpo. Now here's Abdul-Jabbar. He's guarded by Love. Tries from 10. And good. He got the English that time as it falls.
Nobody does it better than Kareem Abdul-Jabbar in the paint. Magical. Length, size, touch. Unguardable inside.
Now here's Edwards. Pekovic with a screen on Maggette. To the inside. It's stolen by Bogut. Outside Jennings. Sinks that one from the post.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Edwards dishes to Love. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
You know, as a big guy who can stretch the floor, Kevin Love has a lot of value-utility. I mean, guys who can make an impact down low and help you space the floor to free up others, that's a nice addition.
The first one falls. Both free throws good from Kevin Love.
He's about as calm as you can be at the strike.
On offense here, the Bucks. This, their first chance to take a look at Minnesota this season.
And this is a matchup that can frustrate them as they came up empty in their 2 games against them last year.
Guys, you wouldn't expect this year's series to go that way, but after last year, you never know.
Now, here's Ridnour. Following the shot by Kareem. Love the pass to Beasley. Love with the screen for Beasley. Back to Love. Abdul-Jabbar with the steal. Jennings against Edwards. Jennings dishes to Abdul-Jabbar. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Shot clock at 5. Shot on the wing. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
You could see it in that game. Despite the odds going against them, once it got to OT, they had that belief and resolve that they could win it.
Sometimes we've seen it happen where a team that's supposed to be the underdog gets the game into OT, and then the momentum swings their way.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Outside, Abdul-Jabbar. Beasley against Giannis. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Boy, he is so dangerous from this area, guys. Even when Giannis is defended tightly, he powers through it. Limited success for them early on here, but don't expect that to continue.
Maggette outside. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Maggette outside. Down low. And Bogut slams it in.
And at 7 feet tall, Bogut, an absolute threat to finish above the rim, especially when he's got that kind of position.
Now here's Edwards. Still scoreless. Love the pass to Pekovic. And it's sent back by Bogut.
And Bogut, known as a quality defender, effective at keeping those at bay.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
That one is on Beasley. This is his first free throw of the game.
For Milwaukee.
And you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he attacked, got to the line a bunch, and cashed in on his chances.
That's good from Antetokounmpo.
A multiple-time MVP. You know, what's really scary is that Giannis feels like he can keep getting better, and more importantly, he does the work to get better.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Darko Milicic, he's checked in for Nikola Pekovic. Smith comes in for Kevin Love. Corey Brewer's checked in for Michael Beasley. And it's Telfair in for Luke Ridenour. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Well, you can't overlook any trip to the line. These points could end up making the difference.
And so Kurt Rambis decides to take a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
Things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Minnesota making a switch here. Tolliver's checked in. Carlos Delfino's checked in for Milwaukee. And Brewer kicks to Edwards. There's a good screen. Shot clock at 6. Launches a 3. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Bucks leading by 6. Jennings passes to Maggette. Now here is Bogut. The Bucks working the ball around. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. The hook. That falls. Great assist by Brandon Jennings.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
Here is Tolliver. It's Edwards on the wing. Gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses.
Edwards flexing on them now. Bully ball inside.
Maggette outside. Bogut finds Jennings. Now Abdul-Jabbar.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Brewer passes to Telfair. Tolliver for 3. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession.
And also, they were in the top 10 when it came to fast break points. You had to be ready to get back in a hurry, or this team would run it down your throat.
And what really jumps out is their ranking in second chance points. They did some major work on the glass. Greg, those points really added up over the course of last season. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Garrett's checked in, and Milwaukee also making a switch. Boykin's checked in. Here's Delfino, covered by Brewer. No one covering.
Brandon Jennings.
Jennings has got 5 now.
Oh, great ball movement there.
1:15 left in the first. Pass to Milicic. In the corner, it's Brewer. Here's Milicic. Inside. Telfair kicks to Edwards. For the 3. It's good from long range. He's got 5.
Edwards loves those long-range bombs. He's a confident shooter.
Here is Boykins. Edwards defending. Right side, Jennings. Here's the floater. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Boykins.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling. Off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Over in the corner, Edwards. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Well, Edwards looking almost automatic there. Didn't wait too long to put that shot up.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. 19 seconds left in the first quarter. And the dunk by Abdul-Jabbar.
And not much you can do defensively once Kareem gets the ball in that close. Too much height, too much talent.
Edwards passes to Milicic. And the shot is good.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
And so it's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar making things happen for the Milwaukee Bucks. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Right back after this break. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen from Milwaukee?
They've been so aggressive, going strong at the defense, looking to score off of that penetration.
And in addition to that, they've shown they can work on the block, too. I am always pleased when I see a team establish a little post presence early on.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
No good on the free throw. While the Orlando Magic, Greg, this season finally moving into their new arena, the Amway Center. What do you think?
Kevin, I got to tell you, it's incredible. You know, to see all the new technology, the huge displays, an exciting new home for one of the league's more talented teams.
No good on the second free throw.
You look across the league, so many games are won or lost at the foul line.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Love.
A moment now to see the stats for Brewer, how he did last season. He put up about 13 points a game last season, 3 rebounds and 2 assists. And there isn't much to write home about with his numbers. I think he'd like to up his contributions.
Yeah, but you got to earn that chance. I mean, you get what you earn. His numbers are fine, but he's not going to get a lot more floor time unless he turns it up a notch. How pretty was that assist from Earl Boykins?
Love looking around. Just 5 on the clock. That one, no good. Bucks leading by 10. It's Delfino outside, and again Milwaukee with the triple.
Handling the ball like a guard, Giannis has become very proficient at doing damage with the pass.
Boykins with the steal. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. From outside the arc, buries it from three-point range. Boykins has got himself on the board with 3 there.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Good on that shot, and with that, the Bucks' lead is cut back down to 13 with the basket coming from Brewer. Here's Brockman. He's guarded by Love. It's stolen by Milicic. Here's Brewer. 11 points last game. To the inside. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Darko with the throwdown. I love it when he pounds it like that.
And so Scott Skiles decides to call timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Edwards, he's checked in for Sebastian Telfair. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Abdul-Jabbar is checked in. To the middle. That was a textbook jam by Abdul-Jabbar.
Well, you got to bring more energy than this. Abdul-Jabbar is not going to be thrown off much by a little contact.
Love kicks to Edwards. And the layup's good off the glass. Edwards got 10 points in the game.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Out to the right wing. Pass to Boykins. Now here's Antetokounmpo, coming off 31 points last game. They get a hand on it, out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Milwaukee. On Saturday, then on Tuesday, they'll defend home court against the Portland Trailblazers.
And for that game against Indiana, that one will mark game number 6 for them in the NBA season. We'll see if there are any adjustments between now and then to the rotation.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Bogut comes in for Drew Gooden, and it's Jennings in for Earl Boykins.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Bangs home the trifecta.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Jennings passes to Delfino. Outside, Abdul-Jabbar. And here's Jennings. 5 on the clock. Lets it go with the 3. Brewer with the rebound.
He was wide open. That miss clearly on him.
Pass to Milicic. Here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rafters.
Now here's Jennings. He's guarded closely. And so the ball out of bounds. Bogut touched it last. And here's the 2K leaderboard with the list of the league's top shot blockers from last season. Second is Andrew Bogut.
And shot blocking is the element of the game that I think he cares about the most. That's where he puts in that effort and energy.
Some changes for Minnesota. Nikola Pekovic is checked in for Milicic. Beasley comes in for Corey Brewer. And Luke Ridnour subbed in for Wayne Ellington. Corey Maggette, he's checked in for Milwaukee. And so Kurt Rambis decides to take a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
Okay, fans, put your hands together.
Brewer is checked in for the Timberwolves. The Bucks also with the sub. Earl Boykins checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. So it's the Timberwolves now, trailing by 10. And Brewer kicks to Edwards. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep. Rebounded by Bogut. Bogut's got 5 rebounds tonight.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Bogut sets a screen for Abdul-Jabbar. To the paint. And Bogut slams it in.
Assisted by
Oh, man. Great vision.
And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. A 12-point game. Up next for him, the Grizzlies at the FedEx Forum. That one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. It's back to Jennings.
2 minutes.
Now Bogut, covered by Pekovic. Up again.
All right, a chance here to look at the stats for Jennings. How he performed last season. Averaged 15 points a game, 5 assists and 3 rebounds. And he's very steady with that second unit, running the offense and getting them into their sets.
Right. I mean, your backup point guard simply has to hold the fort, maintain the status quo, share the basketball, and minimize mistakes.
Wayne Ellington's checked in for the Timberwolves. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Carlos Delfino's checked in for Earl Boykins. Jennings against Ridnour. Jennings dishes to Abdul-Jabbar. Oh, Kareem, strong and focused.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Beasley right side. Over Abdul-Jabbar. Hits the front of the rim and out.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Jennings passes to Abdul-Jabbar. It's back to Jennings. Pass to Bogut. Abdul-Jabbar trying to free himself up. Abdul-Jabbar so skilled inside.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Ridnour against Jennings. Here he goes. And that one is good.
Jennings.
Jennings has got 9 points.
Nice take, slicing right to the cup.
Now Edwards. He's got 14. Jacks up a three. And no good. And so it's Milwaukee with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. And we'll be right back after this. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Really an incredible game from Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
And you know what, guys? I think it starts with having a body on him every time a shot goes up. I mean, they've got to do a better job boxing out.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. On the wing, Giannis. Out of bounds, Minnesota takes possession.
And they were in the top 10 in terms of opponents' points per game, up there with some of the very best in our league.
And Greg, what stands out to me the most is their turnover ranking. They were never careless with the ball, never played out of control. Ridnour against Jennings. Pass to Edwards. A beautiful finish inside by Ant.
Boy, you love to see Edwards shine on offense like this. I know it's got to be making his coach happy, too.
Now, here's Bogut. And here's Giannis. Outside Jennings. Launches it. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist.
3 points.
Giannis has got 3 assists in the game. Pass to Pekovic. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Here's Edwards finishing with force. Whoa!
Shook that building all the way up. Hey, we use the term explosive a lot, but Edwards, this guy is explosive times 3.
Count the basket. Jennings has got 5 points now this quarter.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Edwards dishes to Love. And now here comes Antetokounmpo leading the break. Pass to Jennings. Ridnour with the steal. Edwards passes to Love. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Such a skilled guy to guard. Love a difficult matchup for anybody.
The Timberwolves have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
And it's something they know that if they improve, can really have a big impact on their success.
That free throw good from Kevin Love. Both free throws good from Kevin Love. Bucks leading by 13. And so Scott Skiles decides to call timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
This is the list of last season's top shooters from the charity stripe. These guys were practically automatic. You take a look at Ridenour, deadly on the stripe, someone you do not want to foul.
He was locked and loaded from the free throw line all season, never suffered through any real lulls in that department.
Pass to Jennings. And here is Abdul-Jabbar. He's guarded by Love. And it's Abdul-Jabbar, that time on the assist by Jennings.
Brandon Jennings.
Jennings has got 3 assists in the game. Timberwolves trail by 15. Love with the screen on Maggette. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Pass to Love. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Milwaukee leading by 15. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Giannis outside. Shot clock at 5. Here's Maggette, and here's Jennings outside. The rebound by Pekovic. Timberwolves have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Beasley kicks to Ridenour. Pass to Love. Jennings against Beasley. For 3, Edwards. Rebounded by the Bucks.
He had a couple of triples in that first half, but since then, he has not been a factor from beyond the arc.
And to Kumbo. And he uses the glass on the layup. Giannis has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Look, we know Giannis can get it done inside. Defense will have to try much harder to stop him in there.
To the middle. Here's Jennings. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%. And the Timberwolves with possession here, trailing by 19. And so Kurt Rambis decides to take a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Nice game. Great performance by Brandon Jennings.
And he's been taking it to the rack all game, and they haven't been able to contain him. They have to put up better fight on the inside. All right, a chance to look at the stats for Kevin Love. Good season for him last year. Last season, put up about 14 points a game, 11 rebounds, and 2 assists. You can't understate his impact on the backboards.
Right. I mean, that's where he's one of the best in the business. Hard to outfight him on the glass.
Love with the screen on Jennings. Just 4 to shoot. The shot's good from Love.
Boy, Love is really good at getting inside the paint, establishing position, has an excellent feel for how to score around the basket.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing, covered by Beasley. Abdul-Jabbar in the post, working on Love. Here's Giannis. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got 11 points.
And I like that they're not settling, getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Sometimes you just got to man up and take a tough foul in order to stop these free runs to the rim.
The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
First personal foul.
And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stretch for the Bucks?
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
You know, something else that catches my eye is the fact that they have blocked a bunch of shots. I mean, the block shot totals, extremely impressive. The defensive intensity, top level.
The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Pass to Edwards. 13 feet away. Good on the bucket. Edwards got 20 points.
And with the way he can rise, Edwards able to get that shot off anytime.
Here is Boykins. 1:49 left to play here in the third. Over Telfair. Milwaukee. No good that time either. Timberwolves trail by 20. Smith outside. Over in the corner, Edwards. Shoots over Douglas Roberts. And the basket by Edwards. 22 points for him.
Really like what Edwards did there, assertive in the two-man game.
Pass to Douglas Roberts. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And the rejection by Milicic.
Terrific defense in the painted area.
Douglas Roberts against Edwards. Now Telfair with his first shot attempt. They get it again. Milicic kicks to Edwards. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. There's 38 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's Smith. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
Tricky pump fake move there. Really put the defender off balance.
The Timberwolves have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. The free throw drops for Smith. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Ellington's checked in. Milwaukee also making some changes. Brockman's checked in. And Michael Redd has subbed in for Chris Douglas Roberts. And he makes both free throws. 34 seconds left in the third quarter. Out left to the wing. Brockman kicks to Boykins. Going inside. Here's Gooden. The rebound by Telfair.
Letting him have that from mid-range. The defense dodged the bullet there.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. Brewer's got 6 points.
And Brewer has no shame or shyness when it comes to shooting from beyond the arc. And he gets the shot off quickly from there, too.
Boykins. And he hits the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession of a quarter to give you a little feel-good momentum.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Bucks lead by 15. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Pass to Milicic. And here is Brewer. Here is Telfair. Shoots over Boykins. Misses off the left iron. Here's Delfino, covered by Brewer. Brewer with the steal. For 3, Ellington. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
Well, he won't miss many of those, not when he gets a good look like that.
Rebounded by Milicic. Timberwolves trail by 15. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And using that size, Milicic is a menace on the defense.
To the left side wing. And the turnover again by Milwaukee.
Total mix-up right there. They need to get on the same page and fast.
Here is Telfair. Pass to Brewer. On the wing, Ellington. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. And they double up Giannis. 5 to shoot. Wow, Giannis with a strong finish inside.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And so Kurt Rambis decides to take a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Edwards has come in for Wayne Ellington. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for Milwaukee. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I heard Kurt Rambis coaching during the break. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. They're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Kevin, they're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
Thank you, David. Telfair dishes to Milicic. That one goes. Count it. Milicic has got 4 this quarter.
I like the pass, moving it to get a better look.
Pass to Delfino. It's taken away by Brewer. Bursting off the floor. Edwards hammers it down.
And, you know, Brewer does a lot of things well, including passing the rock.
Giannis outside. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. Abdul-Jabbar in the post, working on Milicic. Well, Greg, I know we're still early in this decade, but which franchise do you think is best positioned to own the 2010s?
Obviously, Miami comes to mind first. I mean, Wade, Bosh, and LeBron are all still in their 20s. In the West, OKC has a really strong core in Durant, Harden, and Westbrook.
The free throw drops for Abdul-Jabbar.
And you're talking about one of the most decorated superstars in the history of college basketball, but maybe the most impressive feat. He won 3 national championships, and Kareem has a way of affecting winning.
Wayne Ellington's checked in for Sebastian Telfair. Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Jennings comes in for Earl Boykins.
He's a big guy with a soft stroke from the charity stripe. You love to see that.
Now here's Ellington. He's guarded by Jennings. Edwards can't hit. And so it's Jennings with it. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Abdul-Jabbar finds Jennings. Clock at 6. And he banks in the layup. And the Bucks lead by 15.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
Ellington with it. Pass to Love. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Over Abdul-Jabbar. Love can't hit. Bucks leading by 15. Delfino passes to Jennings. Giannis outside. The 8-footer. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And, you know, at almost 7 feet tall, Antetokounmpo is dangerous down inside, really. I mean, the defense has to be physical with him if they want to have a chance at preventing him from scoring in the paint.
Some changes for Minnesota. Nikola Pekovic is checked in for Milicic. Beasley comes in for Brewer. And Luke Ridnour subbed in for Wayne Ellington. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Maggotti's checked in. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Timberwolves trail by 16. Down low, here's Beasley, and it's Beasley finishing it off.
Unselfish. As somebody who already draws a lot of defensive attention, Edwards has to be willing to make that next pass.
Maggetti outside. Abdul-Jabbar on the wing. Nails the baby hook. Abdul-Jabbar's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And don't let the lean physique fool you. Kareem with the strength to finish through contact as well as anybody who's ever played.
And so Kurt Rambis decides to take a timeout, looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
Fans, get on your feet and make some noise for Team.
They trail by 16. Now, here's Ridnour. Beasley. The shot is off.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And the shot goes in.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
Now Abdul-Jabbar. Outside Jennings. 8 feet out, and they pick up the 2.
And really aggressive inside. Bogut making a strong move.
Timberwolves trail by 18. Now Edwards. Now Beasley. Pekovic with a screen on Giannis. Just 5 to shoot. And it's sent back by Bogut.
Playing strong defense inside the paint there. They'll think twice before trying that again.
And Abdul-Jabbar gets it to go.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Milwaukee.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
He was on a tear. Everything seemed to be finding the bottom of the net for him. I'm sure he'd like to build on that performance going forward.
Giannis against Beasley. Here's Antetokounmpo. The rebound by Kevin Love. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Beasley dishes to Ridnour. Pass to Edwards for 3. That shot misses. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew. thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you later.